Hello and welcome to this video on telescopes. My name is Vismay, and in this video I am going to talk about the different types of telescopes available for amateur astronomy and which telescopes are better suited for specific observations. Now, telescopes are very useful tools in the study of astronomy as they help us bring those faraway objects closer to our eyes and help us gather more details about those phenomenal entities that lie above our heads. So let's start with some basic types of telescopes that we find around us. They consist of mainly three types: refractor, reflector, and catadioptric or compound telescopes. Now, some of you must have come across various names of telescopes, but all of them primarily fall under these three fundamental types. The first one is refractors. Now, refractors are the basic and the oldest designs of telescopes. It uses two lenses as magnification tools. The lens that stays towards the object is called an objective, and the one which stays near the eye or recording tool is called an eyepiece. The objective lens is larger than the eyepiece. The objective lens is a convex lens to converge the light rays leading to a focal point. Eyepiece can be a convex or concave lens as per the design of the telescope. Because of the refraction happening due to these lenses, the image is magnified. Now, the advantages of refractor telescopes are that they are small, they are sturdy, they are very low maintenance and portable. The disadvantages of these telescopes are that they have low magnification due to the restriction of size and chromatic and spherical aberration due to the limiting properties of the lenses. The second one is reflectors. Now, reflector telescopes are the designs initiated by Sir Isaac Newton. A reflector telescope uses a parabolic or spherical mirror as the primary magnification tool instead of lenses like refractor telescopes. The light from the object enters the telescope tube through the open mouth and reaches to the primary mirror. It gets reflected and reaches to a secondary mirror that leads those converged light rays to the eyepiece. The eyepiece can be the same as refractor telescopes. The different reflector telescopes use various combinations of primary and secondary mirrors at different positions. The most famous design of reflector telescope is the Newtonian telescope design. Since the reflector uses a mirror for magnification, the light gets reflected and therefore the linear distance is reduced. Using mirror of same focal length as the lens in a refractor telescope, the size of the body tube reduces significantly and the telescope can become more portable. Now, these telescopes require collimation of the primary mirror. The collimation is the adjusting and aligning of the primary mirror with the secondary mirror. The advantages of reflector telescopes are that there is no aberration involved as there is no refraction. They have larger magnifications and they are very portable. The disadvantages of reflector telescopes are that they are a bit costlier than the refractors and they require a constant collimation. The third one is catadioptric telescope. Now, this catadioptric, also known as compound telescope, merges the idea of using reflection and refraction both in one telescope. After the invention of achromatic lens, this lens is used at the mouth of the telescope tube and works as a corrector lens. A spherical mirror is used as the primary mirror and a secondary convex mirror is used for the magnification. Now, the advantages of this telescope is that they are appropriate for astrophotography and go-to mounts. They have smaller body structures compared to reflectors and there is no frequent need of collimation. The disadvantages of this telescope are that they are costlier than both refractors and reflector telescopes and they require precise adjustments. Now, the other type is the binoculars. These binoculars are special cases of refractor telescopes. They use a composite structure of two refractor modules combined together. The special feature of some type of binoculars is the poroprisms. These prisms refract the light in such a way that the resulting image is not inverted and we can see the objects in the upfront position. Binoculars are mainly used in the terrestrial observation, but some binoculars can be used in the observation of astronomical objects as well. They can have a great sharpness of images, but due to smaller focal lengths of the lens, the magnification is significantly lesser. They can be used in the observation of moon, open clusters, and some planets as well. So, which telescope is for which purpose? How to decide? So, let's say that the refractors are used if you want to observe nearby objects such as moon, Jupiter, etc., which does not require higher magnification, but they can have higher sharpness. The second one, the reflector, are used to observe galaxies, nebula, or the distant and faint objects. The third, catadioptric telescopes, are used for larger range of objects covering all the areas of observation ranging from moon to very far away objects. So, this is all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and if there are any questions or queries, feel free to use the comment section to ask as many questions as you have. Keep looking, keep observing.